Over under on Josh Norman DPIs. Ooh, okay. I'm going to set that at 1.5 every week.
I'm going to take the over on that.
Yeah, me too. 1.5. Yeah, 2. Now, one will be declined, and he may offset one with a forced fumble, which is amazing. Great. Keep doing that.
How many DPIs equal forced fumble? Because you're taking the good with the bad with Josh Norman. And I honestly have to say, as much as I would have released him after that spat that he had with Cliff Kingsbury, I'm glad that the 49ers didn't because of the turnovers. We've been unable to generate them otherwise. I mean, it's got to be at least a 2-to-1 ratio as far as benefit to the team.
Well, think about it this way. It depends when the defensive pass interference penalty comes, right? Like if it comes on third down, it's an automatic first down and the defense otherwise would have gotten off the field. That's a turnover in a sense. It's not a turnover, but it's a drive extender, which is like essentially
it's a lack of change of possession. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lack of change of possession. So in a sense, it's just as impactful as a turnover, I think. Right?
Right.
So they kind of, depending on the situation, they cancel out. And I've seen a lot of third and whatever go to Josh Norman. Automatic first down. And that's only going to happen more down the stretch when you face better quarterbacks who are more locked into the game plan than what the Niners do poorly.
Who would you guess Seattle would want matched up against Norman for most of the game? DK?
Yeah, I mean, both of them. You get them, rotate. Let's see what works. But yeah, DK, man, absolutely.
That seems like a total mismatch to me to have DK up on Josh Norman.
The one thing I might think is refs might allow more contact on DK because he's so physical. Tyler Lockett, I mean, if you breathe on him, he's going to fall over. So
right,
yeah.
No, with the big guys, they have to because the big guys are putting their hands on the DBs as well. It's more fighting.
That's right. Sean says Kyle won't play Trey on a 3-game win streak. Media loves him. Jimmy Garoppolo playing good. He sees standings, and the loss won't end the season. He will ride with JG. Oh, I gotta hope as a journalist, the idea of them losing to Seattle and not playing Trey Lance is juicy. So I hope you're right, Sean. I mean, I'm not hoping they lose, but if they had to lose, that would be the way I would choose, just for my personal.
It's solid logic from Sean here. You can't really argue with that logic that Kyle would see it that way.
Right. You can argue with the logic that it's the right thing to do, but
correct.
I definitely agree with Sean. He's duped into Kyle's thought process.
Right.
Sacktown Mike says, "Good morning, fellas. Long time no talk. What's up, man? Last time we lost to the Colts, now we are on a 3-game win streak. Why do you think Kyle's running the ball now?" Good question. It's the $1 million question. How did it take this long? How did it come to this? I have a theory.
I have a more outlandish theory, so I'd like to hear yours first.
Well, I mean, the Niners have been fairly upfront this year that their number one goal is pumping up Jimmy Garoppolo's trade value. That their plan for this year is to start Jimmy and then trade him in the offseason and start Trey Lance. So I think the first half of the year, they were really trying to showcase Jimmy. Look at how great Jimmy is. Watch Jimmy throw the ball. Watch how he can win the games. And they go 3-5. And then it's like, okay, well, now we got Jimmy, your game manager now. Now I mean, the pretense is over. We're going to go back to not really trusting you, and we're going to win if we can get you 40 handoffs. And it's like, they didn't want to do that. But now they've revealed their hand like, this is how we have to win. We like Jimmy, but we don't trust Jimmy. And he's really not worth that much. Like, if you can recreate our run game, he might be someone you would like. But otherwise, he's very much a function of our running backs. And that's what I think has happened.
My theory is far more far-fetched in that I believe, much like everyone else, that Kyle Shanahan watches our program here, watches my channel, where I so fervently pled with him to get back to his identity of running the ball. And clearly something you and I said, something I said on my channel got through to the man, and he realized what the 49ers identity should be and is.
Yeah, I like it. I think that's probably the case. Don says no team goes cross-country, plays Monday night, red eyes Tuesday morning, plays with energy the next Sunday afternoon. If Niners play physical from kickoff, they will win. It's a good point. It's not a far flight for the Niners. They shouldn't be exactly jet-lagged.
No, the only thing that you'd say to that is there's some added motivation for Seattle. They are in the middle of a collapse, and now they get to play against a division rival. You would think pride would step in, that there's going to be some team meetings that happen, that Russell Wilson pulls some guys aside and rallies the troops, unless the dysfunction is really, really, really running deep. And you'll be able to see that right away. If Seattle comes out flat, then we are witnessing the end of an era.
I love how people are looking for the Niners' hidden advantages over Seattle. The biggest advantage the Niners have over Seattle is that Seattle freaking sucks.
Yeah.
That's the biggest advantage the Niners have. And they
Pretty big
don't
one.
suck. So they should win. That's why they should
Should.
win, because Seattle freaking sucks. And if they lose, oh my God, we're going to have a field day. The whole world will. So don't lose. That's the key to this game. Don't freaking lose to the Seahawks, who suck.
Please don't lose.